Some apps exist for the purpose of disclosing your location by checking in online. There are many advantages to using location-based social networks to check in at locations online. First, it allows you to create a digital record of where you are so you can remember where you were. Location-based social networking is an easy way to capture and log that information if you want to share it or retrieve it in the future. For example, if you have a goal to exercise a certain number of times a week, checking in at the gym is a way to keep track of your progress. For really any event you want to remember, location-based social networking is an effortless way to create a record. You can even attach a photo to your check-in so you have a visual record as well. If you check in at work, you're advertising your employer to whoever you share your check-in with, and that can be beneficial to your employer, particularly if you work at a retailer, restaurant, or hospitality venue. Location-based social networking is also a marketing opportunity for retail businesses because they can reward customers for check-ins. One example is the app OpenTable, which helps you make restaurant reservations at nearby restaurants. Remember, when you check in, you're essentially endorsing the location you're at by sharing it with your friends on social media. Some retail businesses reward check-ins with deals and special offers, turning location-based social networking into a kind of online loyalty program. OpenTable offers dining points for certain restaurants that can be redeemed to pay for future meals at other OpenTable restaurants. Checking in also allows you to share information with others who have checked in there as well. So if you're trying to decide what to order at a restaurant, you could check in and see what others are recommending. But there are dangers to location-based social networks as well. So decide in advance where you will and won't check in. If you want the utmost security, it's probably best not to check in at home. According to a report by Credit Sesame, based on surveys of 50 convicted burglars, social media activity endangers the security of your home. One of the most common mistakes homeowners make, according to burglars, is posting their whereabouts on social networks. 78% of burglars also said they think thieves use Facebook, Twitter, and Foursquare to target places to rob. If your home is unoccupied during the day, another way to minimize the threat of robbery is to refrain from publicly disclosing upcoming travel dates on popular social networks or services like TripIt or PlanCast. All this newfound geodata has given rise to an emerging threat called cyber chasing, which is the use of geodata to inform real-world attacks. According to a report on cyber chasing, while users realize that sharing their location has privacy implications, they're unaware of the full scope of the threat they face when doing so, and often don't even realize when they're revealing their location when they use social media. So while there's no denying the risk of disclosing the location of your residence by checking in on Foursquare, posting a geotagged picture of a diamond necklace you're selling on Craigslist with a note of the best time to call is probably much riskier, particularly if you live in a high-rent district. Geodata could also be a way for someone to gain access to your online content, even if you use a pseudonym. If you use a service like Instagram or Flickr, you can use geodata to view your photos on a map and geosearch to find photos others have taken and shared as well. Geosearch could be a way for someone to invade your privacy because they could find your photos on a map even if you don't use your real name, as long as they have your address. The risks of using location-based social networking apps from public locations are typically quite negligible. But if you'd like the maximum security, don't check in at home, at your child's school, or at extracurricular activity sites like the local park, at facilities where you receive medical treatment, or any financial services providers you use.